Good morning, everyone. I've just played the first match of the 1975 Cricket World Cup between the United Emirates and Pakistan. I did forget to mention in my last video is that because it ain't a 50, it's a 20 over tournament, but I'm pretending it's 50 overs, i.e. 4 overs equals 10, 8 overs 20, and 20 overs equals 50. So the only reason why I'm doing 20 overs is that it's much quicker to actually get the matches underway, whereas if you play 50 overs on Brian Lara cricket, it's going to take forever. But this is the outcome of the opening match of the World Cup at Leeds. There is the outcome. Pakistan won the toss, selected the bat in slightly overcast conditions on a okay pitch, a sort of normal pitch, that moment. But let's have a look at the scorecard. I mean, look at that, 50s from the top three. I'm going to mention their alias names because this is 1975 and none of these players existed in 1975. 74 from Sadiq Mohammed, 84 from the captain Majid Khan, 97 for Zaire Abbas, wonderful innings, 26 from Mushtaq Ahmed, Razim Raja got 1, 29 for Javed Mindrad. There was no score, 29 not out from Javed Mindrad, 0 for Imran Khan. Yes, I know Zira is going to be the famous Imran Khan in this tournament and tournaments gone by, and 3 for, not out for Pervez Mir. I'm looking at the names now because obviously I don't want to be mentioning the names on here. 330 for 6 for highest ever total in a one-day international so far in the history of tournament. This probably won't be the last time that we'll see records be broken in terms of batting against associate teams. Pakistan irresistible. That's the bowling figures: 3 for 42, 10 for 0, 54 for 0, 68 for 2, 61 for 1, 35 for 0, 46 for 0. You can tell now, 20 overs bowled, but I'm treating it as a 50 over game. So I mentioned earlier on, I don't need to mention it again. In response, well, this is the class difference between a test playing nation and an associate member. 4, 6, 15, 26, 11, and then look at that low order. Nothing but last 7 wickets just falling for 17 runs. It was all a mixture from the Pakistan bowlers, I should point out, as I'm going to show you. 2 for 8 for Sadiq Mohammed, 2 for 2 for Wazim Raja, Javed Mindrad, 15 for 1, 12 for 2 for Imran Khan, bowled with real raw pace, 21 for 2 for Asif Mahmood and Nasif Malik, 16 for 1. So, an emphatic win for Pakistan in the end. UAE all out for 74. It ain't the lowest total in one-day internationals, but the victory margin of 256 runs is the biggest winning margin in one-day cricket history. Unfortunately, we're probably going to see matches like this as the tournament progresses because there is such a huge difference between test-playing nations and associate members. I think man of the match for his 97 was Zaire Abbas. You may notice that Shavaz Nawaz, aka Waka Yunis, did not play this match today. He had a bruised foot. The captain, Majid Khan, said he will be raring to go against the West Indies and New Zealand. Those are the next 2 games for Pakistan, so they needed to get off to a good start with those 2 teams playing. Let's have a look at the table. You won't be surprised to know that they're top of the table. 1 win out of 1. Tomorrow's match is intriguing. Australia against Sri Lanka. The associate member, and what many people say, Sri Lanka the best of the 6 associate members in this World Cup. Remember, they're not a test playing nation yet, and they're playing Australia, who are the 3rd favourites behind England and West Indies to win this World Cup. Just before, so obviously that's a crucial match tomorrow. Let's just save this game and show you the actual star players' performances in the tournament so far. Come out of this. Archives saved. And we're going to see, obviously, as I've told you, Shahbaz Nawaz of Pakistan was not playing this match, but obviously Abbas was. And this is it so far. Abbas, 97 average in his first game. So he's got off to a very good start in the tournament. Still pretty early on in the tournament yet, but obviously as they start to play these players start to play games, you'll see more of the averages. But a good start. Obviously, Nawaz will be fit for the match against West Indies, according to Majid Khan. So that's the first match of the 1975 World Cup. Next match, Sri Lanka versus Australia, will be intriguing. Australia will be red-hot favourites, but many people saying that this Sri Lankan side is the best of the associate members in this tournament. So until then, I'll see you all for Sri Lanka versus Australia and the match report afterwards. Bye-bye, everyone.